And we went specific on green screen, but this literally can work in any video.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing that's green screen specific is don't wear green.
Yeah, you can wear green in other videos.
Yeah. So this is true even if you're doing bomb videos, doing webcam videos, doing whatever kind of videos. This is the same process that I would recommend to everyone.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Whissel Way Podcast. I am Tom Conyers, Assistant Media Marketing Manager here at Whissel Realty Group, joined by
Bryan Koci.
Great. That's really great. Thank you. So once again, we are the media team here doing a little behind-the-scenes look on how we do things here for media here at Whissel.
So we are in my office. As you see on the screen, it is very clean and simple and tidy. I am going to take a picture and you can see what we see, which is it is very full and
my nightmare.
It's not tidy, but it's my office. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is where we film green screen videos, which I think is a perfect segue into this week's topic.
That was a really good segue.
Thank you.
You know what makes a really good segue even better? When you point it out.
Yeah. Speaking of a segue.
But yeah, so today's topic is how to prep for green screen videos. Video is king, and definitely in, I would say, all industries. If you're not doing video, especially now, 2020, change that this year. Let's do some videos, and these are some tips on how to knock out some videos. So starting it off,
before keep going.
I was gonna say, so like starting off, how do you pick a video?
So I want to even go back before that.
Okay.
Green screen videos versus non-green screen videos. Why should you? I want to bring it all the way back.
Okay. You want to break it down.
Break it down.
Okay.
So when I first got hired, first I was born on too early. So when I first got hired, Kyle said he wanted me to do green screen videos.
Right.
I saw a lot of shitty green screen videos. I had no intention of doing green screen videos. About 2 weeks into my working here, I go into my office and there's this big bag and say, "Hey Kyle, what's this?" He goes, "Oh, that's your new green screen studio setup." Oh, okay. And so I was then forced to learn green screen videos. And the first couple were shitty green screen videos. So do you do green screen? Do you not do green screen? The reason we do a lot of green screen is it allows us to have different backgrounds while still having a static setup. This is really great for Kyle, who's super, 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 super busy. He can literally hop in here, do 5 videos, hop back out, and I can have a variety of backgrounds and make it look as if it were different shots, if it were in front of a property, and just give it some more variety while all he's got to do is walk in and walk out. So in that situation, it works really well. We had the cloth background, like this is part of it actually here. We cut up and built on a board. We had the cloth background. It was okay. It wrinkled easily. It took up a lot of room. We moved to a painted background. We used the Roscoe green screen paint. It's not cheap, and we probably didn't have to go this fancy.
But if for something that we do so much of, right? This is my thought process. If you're going to do so much of it, go get...
Yeah.
This is stuff that they use in movies and things.
This is the highest end stuff you can get. It's I think it was $90 for a quart or...
a quart or a...
Gallon? How do they sell
gallon's
paint?
big. I think a quart.
Probably a quart. Well, it's not a 5. I don't know. For this much. It was $90.
A can.
There we go. But we filled this whole wall, that part of the wall, and we still have some left over. So it went really far. But you can probably get some at Home Depot. If you Google it, you can figure it out. But this is the stuff we went. It was fancy, but that's what we did. So now that we've got some background, we offer this to our agents. They come into the office. They schedule green screen videos with me directly. Go for it, Tom. I'll let you ask a question now.
I can talk now?
Yes.
Okay. So, Bryan, once an agent wants to do a green screen and they book it with you, I guess before they book it, you got to have an idea, right?
Yep.
You got to have a script.
Yep.
Let's kind of break down the process that we've come up with to kind of help agents decide what kind of videos they should make, right? And also kind of how they should write their scripts.
Yeah. So first off, you got to decide who your audience. Actually, before you figure out who your audience is, you want to figure out what the video is going to be for. Is it a branding video where you just want your face in front of people? Is it a relationship video that you're trying to bring on a guest and build a relationship with them? Is it a video to get leads? Is it a video to touch base with your past clients? You got to really figure out what the goal of the video is. Typically, it's going to be either branding or have some sort of call to action. Sign up to get a home buyer to this home buyer workshop, or sign up to see all the open houses this weekend, something like that, right? So first you want to figure out what the goal of the video is, and then you got to figure out your audience, right? I talk with a lot of agents, and I say, who's your audience? They say, everyone. I say, that's a bad audience.
Right. Are you focusing in on retirees, right? Like people that need to go into nursing homes? Are you focusing on new home buyers, or, what, like, you got to really pick your audience.
And I mean, if you think about it, right? Think about how people search on Google, how people search on YouTube. They don't say how to change a taillight for any car. No, how to change a taillight for a 1969 Camaro, right? They're very specific. So you got to be very specific when you're creating these videos. So yeah.
So they pick their idea. They're like, okay, I want to make a video for new home buyers, right? On the 5 tips they should be doing before, for new home buyers.
Yep. I like lists.
Yeah. How are we
3,
gonna
5, those are good.
How are we gonna what's the next step? I'm like, okay, I have their idea, now script writing.
Yep, you gotta write a script. There's a really great podcast that I listened to that broke down the 5 steps on how to make a perfect script. I'll tell you what we're doing. First, we start out with our hook. This is usually a question we ask the person watching the video. Then we go into our branding. Then we go into our introduction of ourselves. Then we go into the meat of the video. And then the last is the call to action. So it goes something like this. We're doing the 5 tips to buy your house in spring, right? A lot of people think summer's the best time to buy a house, but I'm going to give you 5 reasons why spring is even better than summer to buy your first home, right?
Boom, clicked.
Easy. Quick, a sentence or 2 gets right into it. You notice I didn't say hi, right? So we start with that. Then we go into our little bit of our branding. We do our splash screen. This is our logo reveal. We usually shorten it up so it's really quick.
Right.
2 or 3 seconds just to get some branding in there. Then we go into the introduction. Hey, I'm Bryan Koci with the Whissel Realty Group here in San Diego, and I wanted to explain to you the 5 reasons why spring is the best time to buy a house if you're a first-time home buyer. Number 1, right? So there's your intro, you restate it, and you go into the meat of it. You give your 5 points. I don't typically want our videos to be too long. We go for 2 to 5 minutes. If you're just starting out, make them shorter and grow longer as you get more comfortable.
I would say another thing to kind of look for when writing your scripts, think about a video that you would watch, right? Or if you're going to watch and you're sitting there, okay, I'm going to watch this 5 tips, and all of a sudden the video is 10 minutes long and they're throwing statistics and numbers at you. As a normal consumer, like I can say when I first started watching here, like our videos, the ones where people talked like heavy numbers, I would get lost. I'd be like, I can't follow. And now being more in real estate, yeah, I can follow, but not a lot of people do that. So when you're thinking about how you're going to say things, think about how you would if a friend or a family member is asking you a question on that, right? Like, Bryan, I always use this one because I didn't know what this was. I'm like, Bryan, what is escrow, right? Like, how would
I'm still not sure I know.
Right? But like, how would you concisely explain escrow to a family member or a friend, right? So that's kind of the verbiage.
Maybe I would challenge you, not a family member or friend, to grandma or a 7-year-old.
That's really good. Yeah.
Go the extreme ends of the spectrum, because we're in it, right?
Right.
You and I talk about shutter speed and f-stop all day, but if I start spouting that off here, people are going to get completely glaze over. It's our jargon. It's not yours.
Right.
Right. So try and break it down. Keep it simple.
KISS, right?
Yep, keep it simple, stupid. And also, please, if you're going to do this, don't make it number 1. Step number 1, hire me. Ding! Little Gaston image right there. Oh my God, that's so cheesy. Don't do that.
Yeah. Or, yeah.
So if it's like 5 things to do before you buy a house, number 1, hire me. I'll take care of the rest. I don't like it. I think it's cheesy. I get the idea. It's kind of cute, but it's mostly not.
Yeah. Well, I think we talk about it. I mean, we're getting a little off topic now, but like I feel like the videos that do really well, especially for agents, kind of tracking away from green screen, but like just the topics are the ones that are agents that are going out there legitimately want to help, right? Yep. I'm giving you these 5 tips because you're searching, you have answers. You end that video with, hey, if you have any more questions, give me a call. Like, I'd be happy to help. Like,
which I actually want to improve. I think our calls to action need to be better. Here's my favorite, right? We're talking about 5 tips for home buyers to buy in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
You say, look, these were my top 5 reasons. I've got a list of 15, 20, 25, 50, whatever. If you want all these tips, email me at whatever. In the subject line, put springtime tips. And I will email you the 50. Boom. Now you have their email. Now they've reached out to you. Now you can start building rapport. I like that much better than
too.
Call me if you think
sometime,
so.
Yeah. No, I like that a lot.
Okay.
So now you have the topic. You have your script. Let's talk about practice because.
Wait, before we're there, I've got 2 more points on script.
Oh, okay.
And this is the email. Hey, look at this. This is gonna be a fun, cool call to action. If you want to see this email, comment in YouTube with your email address.
Yeah. Or if you're listening to this on podcasts,
go to YouTube, find it, comment with your email address, and I will send you this email.
And where can they find that? Our YouTube page?
thewhisselway.com. Ding. So I'll send you this email, anyone who comments below there. So my first, when I talk about script, keep the script short and simple. Cut out all the fluff, especially when you're just beginning. Don't make a 3-page long script. You're never going to be able to get through it. Mm-hmm. Keep it to a half page. When you're starting, I wouldn't do top 5. I would do top 2 or top 3 reasons. Keep it where you give a point and an explanation, and that's it. A 1-sentence explanation, and keep it short. So that way you can just get comfortable and keep moving through it.
The meats and potatoes.
So before we get to practice, I tell my agents, send me your script, because before they start to practice it, I don't want them to say, step 1, call me and I'll handle the rest, when I can help them avoid some of those issues. Or if they're kind of all over the place, if they send me their script a week in advance, I can help craft it to be a more viable script, something that gives a little bit more substance to the viewer. And once we get to script, then we can get to practice.
Yeah. I would say in practice is when kind of the fine-tuning of the script also kind of breaks down.
Yep.
So we have the script. We're going into practice. And we have I don't know if we have it in this email, but we have a breakdown of kind of our recommended practice.
Should I go in detail, or should I just go surface level?
Yeah, I think just surface level of it all.
Okay.
But I think the most important thing that we need to get across is, yes, there is a certain point of winging it, right, in every video, or if you're going like Facebook Live or something like that. But to get to that level of looking like you're winging it or off the cuff, you have to practice.
Yep.
Regardless. And, once you do enough green screen videos and you are used to kind of thinking things off the cuff because you practice, then you can kind of go more loosey-goosey with it. But first, just practice. Practice is important.
So I tell people, send me the script a week in advance.
Right.
I can review it the next day, send it back to them. I say, okay, for the first 3 days, I want you to stand and read the script. Literally just read through it 10 times a day. Easy enough. I don't want you to wing it. I want you to read what you wrote 10 times a day, 3 days in a row. The next 2 days, I want you to build out bullet points. And I want you to stand up, looking at the bullet points, reading through your script as if you're reading the bullet points, or reading. Bullet points are different for everyone. For Kyle, a bullet point would be intro, and he would know exactly what to say. For me, it would probably be name, company, location. Okay, cool. I know with that, I don't have to. I literally write name, company, location, because I know all that information, right? Bryan Koci, Media Marketing Director in San Diego. Whissel Realty Group. I didn't mess it up. So do that 10 times a day. And again, this isn't just like reading it while you're driving, reading it in your head. This is literally outside, reading it out loud.
You're practicing.
So 2 days, 10 times each day.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next 2 days, so that's 3, 2, that's 5. Next 2 days, you have 2 days left. Running through the script with looking at nothing at all. right? No bullet points, no script, running through it from start to finish. If you mess up, just continue through it as if you're having and I always tell people when they're here, this is a conversation. And so sometimes people get screwed up and they get nervous and they stop halfway through. And I say, look, if you're talking to me right now and you stop halfway through, you look crazy. Literally, if you goof up, just power through it. We can record again, but don't stop halfway through. I need to start over. Have you ever had a conversation with someone that hold on, I messed up. Have you ever had a conversation with someone? No. You look crazy.
It's weird.
You look crazy. So power through it, and even if you mess up or you say something wrong and you fix it, that's fine. Go through it and then re-record it again.
Makes it easier to edit too.
Yeah.
Way easier.
Okay.
Also in that, another thing, if you're not uncomfortable in front of the camera, right? Like if the camera shy is like where you get stuck at and you're like, okay, I can practice it really well, but as soon as you get in front of Bryan and you turn on the light in the camera and all of a sudden blank face, record yourself.
Yep.
Record yourself with your phone practicing. Bryan does that. He's like, hey, record yourself, send it to me. And it's another great way to get feedback, but also gets you comfortable talking in front of a camera.
And it feels weird and it's awkward, and I get it. You feel like an idiot. But the first time you talk in front of a camera, you're going to feel like an idiot. Mm-hmm. So I would much rather you feel like an idiot when you're comfortable at home on your phone and you can feel like an idiot 20 times and then send me the 21st one. So that way when you come here, you feel comfortable. I don't want you to feel like an idiot the first time you do it in front of me. Cool?
Cool. So you got your topic. You got your script. You've practiced. Day of.
Don't wear green.
You would think that's common sense, but yes.
Don't wear any green. Don't
green.
have green in your tie. Don't wear a green shirt. Don't have it striped with green. Don't have green birds. Don't wear any green. Don't have green in your hair. Literally, because what we do is we tell the computer, anything that's this color, I want you to take it away. So then it's going to go see-through. So if you're wearing something that has a green circle on it, it's going to be a see-through on your chest. So don't wear any green.
Don't wear green.
I also tell people relax. You're going to get better at this. Some people need to drink a beer before they shoot. Some people need to take a shot. Some people take too many shots, and then I tell them you're too drunk, go home. That actually has never happened. Yeah. But be relaxed. Act as if you're talking to a friend, your grandma, a 7-year-old. Be relaxed. Be comfortable. You will get better at it. The first one's going to suck. It just is what it is.
Yeah. But, yeah, and then just go in and do it, right? Like I said, you practiced. I guess I should make it a 2-shot. But you've practiced. You ran through it. And, yeah, conversation, run through it. If you mess up, keep going. And
this, we went specific on green screen, but this literally can work in any video.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing that's green screen specific is don't wear green.
Yeah, you can wear green in other videos.
Yeah. So this is true even if you're doing bomb videos, doing webcam videos, doing whatever kind of videos. This is the same process that I would recommend to everyone.
Yeah. Cool. Whissel Widget of the Week. So here on the show, we like to wrap things up with our Whissel Widget of the Week, which is a widget, a gadget or a program that we use in our day-to-day that makes our life easier and hopefully will make your life easier as too. So since you made me go first last time, Koci, how about you go?
Yeah, we don't get paid for these, which I feel like we should be saying on every one. Mm-hmm. But I would also like to change that because it'd be cool if we got paid for these. But
that'd be really cool. If you're watching this randomly and have an item you'd like to check out, hit us up.
Yeah, but we gotta really like it. If we don't like it, we won't. I'm not gonna throw it on blast.
Right.
We won't do it.
Yeah.
So my widget is called Text Expander. This was shown to me by a good agent here at the office. His name is Kevin Waters. Shout out. But what Text Expander does is it's a program for your computer or your phone, and you can basically save snippets that you can get to with a short code and use common phrases that you text over and over and over and over again. Basically make shortcuts. I know iPhone already does have this in the keyboard. They're called keyboard.
I think they're called keyboard shortcuts or
something like that. They have that, but the really cool thing about this is it works across devices. So from my computer to my phone and vice versa. And also the other really cool thing is you can have fields that you can insert. So for example, instead of copying and pasting and say, hey, name in all capitals that you're supposed to change out, I can have it say, I need to enter in a name here. So when I enter that, it'll pop up a little option so I can fill out their name. So now you're not going to be sending an email to Tom that says, hey, name, or hey, Tom, blah, 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 at the end. Thanks so much, Susan, because I copied and pasted it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. So Text Expander, I think it's like $3 or $4 a month. I'm on the free trial. It's great. I'm going to pay for it. I do not get paid for this, but I would like a free version of it.
I like it.
But they're not going to give it. But check it out. It's really cool. You'll like it.
So my item makes dark things not dark anymore.
Ooh. I feel like you did it right this time. I did it wrong. I feel like we should have to guess
what it is.
Yeah.
But we show each other, so it doesn't really.
That's true.
Beforehand. But it also fits in your pocket. Great for video, especially if you're looking to do green screen, like lower green screen, not something big like this, or even if you're just doing bomb videos or web videos.
Let's see, what could it be? Makes dark things
light. Good for video. But it's this little pocket light. It's an F7 pocket light by, they don't have the name of their company. I'll put it in a link in. But it's a really cool little light. Like I said, it's a pocket light. It's RGB, this one. They sell non-RGB, but that means it color shifts.
Red, green, blue.
Red, green, blue. It also can go from like tungsten to white light. So
orange to blue.
Yeah, so you can get better color balance on you, right? Super bright, great battery. I don't want to turn it on camera because I feel like it's going to blind.
Do it.
But it's one of those things, like, as you can see on Bryan's face, right? Like, it's on his face, off.
Very bright.
It's very bright, but it just gives that little extra kick. This one actually has like scenes built into it too, so you can make it look like cop lights or lightning, or all this other stuff. I don't know why you would need that, but you have the option. Also, another cool thing, it's magnetic.
That's what I was looking for. That's my favorite thing about this whole light.
I use it during twilights. So, like, once I'm packing up and stuff, I keep it in my bag and I hold it. Or if I'm in my car, I just pop it on my car so I can get something quickly out. But little pocket light also can be screwed onto a little tripod or something for, like I said, if you're just doing a little video.
How much is that?
When I bought this, I think it was $127 on Amazon.
Cool.
And it comes with like a little carrying case, charging cable. It also comes with a grid, which helps like focus your light more, and then also comes with like a little soft box that so it's not so harsh light.
Cool.
So it's cool, a little worth it. But that's my widget. That's your widget, and I think that does it for this episode of the Whissel Way Podcast. You know what? I'm going to say it, but if you liked this episode, go ahead and smash that like button. If you didn't like that video, then you can hit that button too.
No, you can't. That button's broken.
Yeah, but also, if you are listening to this on iTunes or whatever podcast getting device you have, I would ask, please give us a rating and leave us a comment. We are always trying to improve here at the Whissel Realty Group, and especially on this podcast. So leave us a comment, tell us how we're doing, and if there's something that you want to hear about.
Also, thewhisselway.com is where we have all of our stuff. Our Facebook page, Facebook group, our YouTube channel, the podcast, and events or information about upcoming events.
Cool. Thank you again for listening to the Whissel Way Podcast, and we'll see you guys next time.
Later.
Wait. Before you leave, I want to share some more tips and tricks that we're using in our business to take it to that next level. Just click right here. And don't forget to subscribe. Click right here.